What up, y'all? This is Mr. Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Monday, January 30th, 2023, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. The BFI, the UK's leading organization for film, television, and the moving image, is presenting Spike Lee with its highest honor, a BFI Fellowship. The honor will be presented to the award-winning writer, director, actor, producer, and author at BFI South Bank, hosted by BFI's chairman Tim Richards and BFI Chief Executive Ben Roberts on February 13th. The event will include a Q&A with Lee and a screening of his film, Summer of Sam. Lee says, "I'm blessed to live up to my ancestors' credo, deeds, not words. I thank the BFI for helping me in my continuing my generations of family legacy. Peace and love, you dig? Sure enough." Lee was born and raised in Brooklyn, where he founded his production company, 40 Acres and Mule Filmworks, after earning his MFA in film production at NYU Tisch School of the Arts. His first film, 1986, She's Gotta Have It, premiered at the Cannes Film Festival and won the Prix de Jeunesse Award. Lee was nominated for an Academy Award for his next film, 1989's Do the Right Thing, which, along with 1991's Jungle Fever, screened its competition at Cannes. Lee won an honorary Oscar in 2015 for Lifetime Achievement. He returned to Cannes in 2018 with his film, BlacKkKlansman, for which he won a Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay and a BAFTA for Best Adapted Screenplay. The prolific director, whose careers include true crime films, musicals, several comedies, heist movies, documentaries, true crime films, a concert film, music videos, a TV show, and more, was honored at the 34th American Cinematic Award, which is given to filmmakers and actors who have made important contributions to the film industry in 2020. The AARP bestowed its top honor cinematic award, Best Picture, Best Movie for Grownups, to Tom Cruise's Top Gun Maverick at a ceremony in Los Angeles Saturday. Michelle Yeoh was named Best Actress for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Brendan Fraser won the prize for Best Actor for The Whale. The Best Supporting Actor statuette went to Judith Ivey for Women Talking, and the Best Supporting Actor trophy was presented to Judd Hirsch for The Fabelmans. Elvis won the award for Best Time Capsule and Best Director for Baz Luhrmann. Living scribe Kazu Ishiguro was voted Best Screenwriter. Ishiguro and the cast of She Said won for Best Ensemble. Till earned the award for Best Intergenerational Film. Good Luck to You. Leo Graham won for a Grown-Up Love Story. Gabby Giffords Won't Back Down was selected Best Documentary, and The Quiet One won for Best Foreign Film. AARP also recognized excellence in television. Shirley Ralph for Abbott Elementary earned the title of Best Actress, while Jeff Bridges won Best Actor, and his show The Old Man was Best TV Show. The Best TV Movie Limited Series Award went to Blackbird. Alan Cumming hosted the event, which will be broadcast nationwide by great performances on February 17th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on PBS. Saturday Night Live cast member Mickey Day played U.S. Attorney Merrick Garland, who issued a stern warning to those with classified documents in their homes and offices in the cold-open sketch of this weekend's episode. The 5.5-minute segment introduced Garland as a tough guy in the voice-over style that TV crime dramas frequently use. The voice touts as a whip crap, criminals beware, there's a new sheriff in town and he means business. First, he hunted down the January 6th insurrectionists and made them pay. Now he's searching for classified documents. He's coming for whoever has them. Democrat, Republican, or whatever Trump is now, and you don't want to be in his crosshairs. He's Attorney General Merrick Garland. Taking the podium during a Department Justice press briefing day at Garland admitted that there might be too many documents, about 30 million a year, given top secrets or classified status, and recovering them might not be matter. He warned, "I don't know, but it's the law, and I am the law. FBI agents, played by SNL stars Kenan Thompson, Ego Nwodim, and Bowen Yang, appeared alongside Garland about their search for more classified documents in the homes of former Vice President Mike Pence, current Vice President Kamala Harris, and former President Barack Obama. Day says as Garland into the camera, "There you have it, America. If you have classified documents in your home, I have one question for you. Do you think this is a game? Who do you think you're playing with? F around and find out." At the end of the sketch, Thompson's FBI character addressed Garland saying, "Hey, boss, when we're done playing with these little papers, we're going to head down to Memphis and make sure justice is served down there too, right?" Day replied as Garland, "I sincerely hope so." Thompson said, "You damn right. Just make sure." The comedian was referencing to the death of black motorist Tyree Nichols at the hands of 5 black police officers who have since been fired for their jobs and charged with second-degree murder. Graphic police body camera footage of the incident was released Friday night, prompting protests across the country. HBO has renewed its video game adaptation, The Last of Us, for a second season. Created by Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann, the post-apocalyptic drama stars Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey. The pair played Joel and Ellie, who journey across the United States to a research facility 20 years after modern civilization has been destroyed by a mutated fungus that turns people into monstrous cannibals. Francesca Orsi, the executive vice president of HBO programming and the head of HBO drama series and films, said Craig and Neil, alongside E.P. Carolyn Strauss and the rest of our phenomenal cast and crew, have defined a genre with their masterful debut season of The Last of Us. After pulling off this incredible first season, I can't wait to watch this team outshine themselves again with season 2. ABC News has announced that Amy Robach and TJ Holmes are officially out as the co-hosts of the daytime program GMA3 What You Need to Know. The company representative said in a statement Friday, after several production conversations with Amy Robach and TJ Holmes about different options, we all agree it's best for everyone that they move on from ABC News. We recognize their talent and commitment over the years and are thankful for their contributions. The pair, who are married to other people, have been off the air since early December when they were rumored to be having an affair. Robach has also lost her job as the co-anchor of 2020. She and Holmes have not publicly commented on the development yet, and no replacements for them have been announced. ABC News President Kim Goldwyn updated staff on the situation by email Friday. Goodwin says, "I want to share with you that we've reached a decision about TJ and Amy. I know that this has been a distraction for so many of us, but let's not forget all the great work that continues to make ABC News the #1 news network in America, and that's because of you. I want to thank you again for your patience and professionalism during this time." Holmes filed for divorce from attorney Marlene Faber for his wife of 12 years in late December after the story broke about his romance with Robach. Robach has been married since 2011 to actor Andrew Shue. Jay Leno's show, Jay Leno's Garage, has been canceled after an accident on a motorcycle. Leno has a well-documented love for cars, but lately he hasn't had a lot of luck with them. In November, he was fixing a fuel line on a classic car, the 1907 Whitestream. When the car caught on fire, Leno suffered second-degree burns and was hospitalized. Unbeknownst to most until this week, Leno had another accident earlier this month, this time on a motorcycle when he passed through a parking lot with a low-hanging wire. 72-year-old TV personality and comedian say he broke several bones in the crash. Leno told the Las Vegas Review-Journal, "Just last week I got knocked off my motorcycle, so I've got a broken collarbone, I've got 2 broken ribs, I've got 2 cracked kneecaps, but I'm okay. I'm working this weekend." CNBC source confirmed to Deadline, the Hollywood Reporter, and People that his show Jay Leno Garage has been canceled. The show, which started airing in 2014, featured Leno showcasing his massive car collection and interviewing other car enthusiasts, from Jerry Seinfeld to Elon Musk. The 7th season aired last fall. Leno's been at NBC since 1992, succeeding Johnny Carson on The Tonight Show. Leno hosted it for 17 years, then agreed to pass it on to Conan O'Brien in 2009. But that didn't work out, and Leno returned to the host chair before passing the reins to Jimmy Fallon and finally signing off in 2014. Jay Leno's Garage started out as an NBC web series before evolved into a CNBC show. The 24th annual Super Bowl Soulful Celebration, the NFL's annual gossip concert, announced its performance Friday. Legendary singer Patti LaBelle is back along with gospel singer Israel Houghton and N3 and the NFL Players Choir. The annual concert, formerly the Super Bowl Gospel Celebration, will take place prior to Super Bowl 57 on February 8th at the Mesa Center in Mesa, Arizona. This year's Super Bowl is being played on February 12th at the State Farm Arena in Glendale, Arizona. Rihanna is the Super Bowl halftime performer, and country star Chris Stapleton will perform the national anthem. The match is going to be between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts will receive the Faith in Action Award at the celebration for his service and commitment to the community in Philadelphia and his native Texas. This season, Hurts visited a Philadelphia high school impacted by the fatal shooting of one of its students and visited the staff at Penn's Medicine Trauma Intensive Care Unit to thank them for their previous work. Previous honorees included Super Bowl winning coach turned broadcaster Tony Dungy, Deion Sanders, and Russell Wilson. This year's theme is Unstoppable and will highlight the faith, service, and philanthropy of the NFL and its players through music and comedy. The event will conceived by entrepreneur Melanie Few, the only woman and person of color with an NFL-sanctioned event. 15 years ago, Few also helped develop the NFL Players Choir, a group of NFL players who showcase their faith through music. They made their debut in 2008 at the 9th annual Super Bowl Gospel Celebration. In 2022, they were contestants on the reality competition show America's Got Talent. The choir is made up of retired and active NFL players, including choir director DeMarcus Williams, Tuli Bunta Kane, Michael Gaines, Barry McKenzie, Isaiah McKenzie, Cameron Newton, Steve Pierce, Nick Roach, Brian Scott, Willie Yarborough, and Leonard Weaver. Though they didn't go the distance, the choir performed two well-received songs, Bill Withers' Lean on Me and Justin Timberlake's Can't Stop the Feeling, which was praised by Timberlake himself. Annie Wersching, the actress known for her roles in the TV shows 24, Star Trek Picard, Timeless, and Bosch, has died of cancer at the age of 45. She also was famous for her appearances in The Rookie, The Vampire Diaries, General Hospital, and Runaways, as well as for her voice role in the video game version of The Last of Us. Her husband, actor Stephen Toole, said in a statement Sunday, "There is a cavernous hole in the soul of this family today, but she left us the tools to fill it. She found wonder in the simplest moments. She didn't require music to dance. She taught us not to wait for adventure to find you. Go find it. It's everywhere, and find it we shall." As I drove our boys, the true love of our lives, down the winding driveway and street, she would yell bye until we were out of her earshot and into the world. I can still hear it ring. Bye-bye, buddy. I love your little family. Numerous artists took to social media to express their shock and sadness over the news. Titus Wheeliver posted on Twitter, "There are no words. Love you, Annie." The actress Abigail Spencer said, "We love you. Hashtag Annie Wersching. You will be deeply missed. Please, hashtag Timeless Community, donate whatever you can to support Annie's husband, Steve, and their boys as they transition through this very painful time." Writer and producer Eric Kipri tweeted, "Heartbreaking. Annie was so kind, brilliant, full of life. She was my secret weapon. I cast her in every show I made, was looking for her part in The Boys. I always regret not working with her one more time. Love to our family. Help if you can. Hashtag SPN family. Hashtag timeless. Hashtag revolution." The Star Trek Twitter feed said, StarTrek.com is deeply heartbroken by the passing of Annie Wersching. Her exuberance and impact on the Star Trek universe will never be forgotten. Wersching is survived by her husband and 3 young sons. She was 45. Tom Verlaine, the frontman and guitarist for the seminal New York City punk band Television, has died. He was 73. The New York Times reported that the punk pioneer died Saturday in Manhattan. Jessie Paris Smith, daughter of Verlaine's ex and frequent collaborator Patti Smith, told the outlet that Verlaine died following a brief illness. Born Thomas Miller in Denville, New Jersey, he met Richard Mayers at a boarding school in Delaware, with the two moving to New York City and changed their names to Tom Verlaine and Richard Hell, respectively, to form the band The Neon Boys, along with drummer Billy Fica. That band didn't last, but then reformed as Television, adding guitarist Richard Lloyd. Television quickly became the darlings of the budding New York City punk scene, gaining a following with performances at the legendary clubs CBGB's and Max's Kansas City. Verlaine and Hell parted ways in 1975 and added Fred Smith on bass. Television recorded two albums, 1977's Marquee Moon and 1978's Adventure, before breaking up in July 1978. Neither album was a commercial success, but are now seen as sonic masterpieces that influenced numerous punk and new wave artists that follow. In the subsequent years, Verlaine reformed Television on several occasions, with the band releasing their third album, the self-titled Television, in 1992. Verlaine went on to a successful solo career in England and also collaborated with various other artists like David Bowie, Smashing Pumpkins, James Aha, and members of Sonic Youth. Verlaine was 73. Barrett Strong, whose songwriting made him a key figure in the early days of Motown, has died at the age of 81. Born in West Point, Mississippi in 1941 and grew up in Detroit, Michigan, Strong was first introduced to the music scene in the late 50s when he began singing local gospel and doo-wop groups. It was during this time he caught the attention of Berry Gordy, the founder of Motown Records, who signed Strong to the label as a solo artist in 1959. Strong's first single, Money, That's What I Want, was released in 1959 and quickly became a hit, reaching the top 30 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. The song was later covered by the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, and others. Beginning in the mid-60s, Strong primarily worked as a lyricist, teaming with producer Norman Whitfield. The duo wrote and produced some of Motown's most iconic songs, including I Heard It Through the Grapevine, sung by both Marvin Gaye and Gladys Knight at the Pips, War, sung by Edwin Starr, and a number of Temptation classics like Cloud 9, I Can Get Next to You, Psychedelic Shack, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, Just My Imagination, Running Away with Me, and more. Strong left Motown in the early 1970s and released several solo albums. For his efforts, Strong was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Barrett Strong was 81. The K-pop girl group Blackpink has earned 6 new Guinness World Record titles with its second studio album, Born Pink, and member Lisa's flourishing solo career, its agency YG Entertainment said on Friday. Blackpink has been certified as the first K-pop girl group to rank number 1 on the UK album charts and the first K-pop group to top the US Billboard's main album charts. The quartet also won an award for Best Metaverse Performance for their performance of their new single Ready for Love in the video game PUBG Mobile, previously known as Player Union's Battlegrounds. Its member Lisa had a set of trios of new records from her first solo single La Lisa, and has achieved global success since its release in September 2021. The rapper was certified as the first solo K-pop winner at the MTV Video Music Awards, where she won Best K-pop Video, an award that had been exclusively won by the K-pop boy band BTS since its introduction in 2019. Lisa was also bestowed as the first solo Best K-pop winner at the MTV European Music Awards, with the most following K-pop artists on Instagram with 86.3 million followers as of January 19th. Other current Guinness World Records held by Blackpink include the most subscribers for a band on YouTube. The girl group's 2020 single How You Like That also previously held the title of the most viewed video on YouTube within 24 hours, a record later overtaken by BTS's Dynamite. British singer-songwriter Sam Smith has released his latest album, Gloria. He's tweeted the news to their sailors and fan base. This is Smith's 4th album. Smith posted on Twitter in 2019, today is a good day, so here it goes. I've decided that I'm changing my pronouns to they, them. After a lifetime of being at war with my gender, I've decided to embrace myself of who I am inside and out. The 13th album track is named Gloria due to its feminine influences. A North American tour to support the project was announced earlier this year. The 27-day run starts January 25th at the FTX Arena in Miami. Jesse Reyes will open for Smith on 26 dates. Ed Sheeran, Kim Petras, and Reyes also appear in the project. The album has already generated a huge hit, Unholy with Petras. The video features Smith as a cabaret singer in a sex club with some of the stars drag queens from RuPaul Drag Race. Smith told Refinery 29 earlier this month, "I wanted to make an album that was joyful. I felt like heartbreak had become such a safe place for me in terms of writing music that it was quite scary to write something joyful." Gloria has received reviews both glowing and lukewarm, but Smith says that at this point in his life, he's better equipped to ignore naysayers both professionally and personally. Smith told Spin last year, "It feels like emotional, sexual, and spiritual liberation. It was beautiful with this album to sing freely again. Ali, it feels like my first ever record. It feels like a coming of age." SZA's SOS is the number one album in the United States for a sixth consecutive week. Coming in number 2 on the Billboard 200 charts dated Saturday is Taylor Swift's Midnights, followed by Metro Boomin's Hero and Villain to number 3, Drake and 21 Savage's Her Loss to number 4, and The Weeknd's The Highlights to number 5. Running up the top tier are Bad Bunny's Un Verano Sin Ti at number 6, Morgan Wallen's Dangerous to Devil album number 7, Zach Bryan's American Heartbreak at number 8, Little Baby's It's Only Me at number 9, and Harry Styles' Harry's House at number 10. And finally, Avatar: The Way of Water, a current Best Picture Oscar nominee, is the number one movie in North America for a 7th weekend, earning an additional $15.7 million in receipts. BoxOfficeMojo.com announced on Saturday. Coming in number 2 is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish with $10.6 million, followed by A Man Called Otto in number 3 with $6.8 million, Megan in number 4 with $6.4 million, and Pathen at number 5 with $6 million. Rounding up the top tier are Missing at number 6 with $5.7 million, Plane at number 7 with $3.8 million, Infinity Pool number 8 with $2.7 million, Left Behind: Rise of the Antichrist at number 9 with $2.4 million, and The Wandering Earth 2 at number 10 with $1.4 million. This weekend's top 10 earned a total of about $61 million compared to last weekend's highest performers, which raked in at about $71 million. And that was the Entertainment Report for Monday, January 30th, 2023. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.